clump. It was average size when I got it. It was actually a good plant. It was a lovely size, but I moved it from where it was and I split it a couple of times. That Persicaria, I bought that. That's dragon's tooth or something it's called, or dragon's scale or something. Anyway, you can easily propagate that. There's another dahlia I grew from seeds, not flowering yet. Yankee Doodle Dandy it's called. There's another little T-Rex just starting to come up itself. And there's my little seated area under the Paulonia tomentosa, which foxglove tree I think it's called, or Japanese empress tree. It's quite soft, but there's a lovely little seat now to sit under, and a tunnel through to the willow hut. I do like it. Somebody came down here one day and asked me was it Japanese knotweed, and that made me think, geez. Well, thank God it's not Japanese knotweed, and it doesn't spread it doesn't actually spread at all. Just growing there. And I remember Mary Sinnott got me that a long time ago, and I don't think that's actually the original tree she got me, but we replaced the one because I planted it and I think it died. But she was saying this grows so quick and it's going to be so beautiful, and I wanted to see what it would be like. So thanks to Mary for that. And this PJ gave me these, PJ Byrne, I think Thomastown, he gave me those bamboos, which is only really starting to get going now. It's planted a few years, but it's starting to clump up now. Again, probably shouldn't be here because it'll probably run. A bit scared about that. That's I think that's kind of Stuttgart. It's nice, but it's not getting the light it should get here either because of that big trachycarpus there that we saw from the other side. Again, that's the stag's head over there. I've broken off all the limbs off it going up along, and if I can get it with some height and a canopy overhead, I don't mind too much, but I have to be mindful of light here. I absolutely love this canna. I've had it for years, and it was a big clump over the far side there that was crowded out this year by trachycarpus, and as a result of T-Rex, none of it came back. I'm disappointed because it was a good, strong, healthy clump. That's the dahlia again. That's the Bishop's Children. Beautiful, I think, but different shades. That's less bronze. It's kind of a dark green with some bronze, and that flower is different, for example, to this flower, which is the same plant more or less. And that's one of those Yankee Doodle Dandies there that has actually flowered that I grew from seed. Beautiful flower. Again, pity that it's not somewhere where it can be seen better. That's a ginger. Aidan McDermott gave me that, a Chilean fire bush. Again, suffered with nutrients, water and light, I'd say, because of this big guy behind it, which I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I bought this, it dies back every year, Medianthus, the nutbush tree. If you could smell this, oh God, it smells like a peanut once you rub your fingers off it. Nephofia, Josie Kavanagh gave me that. It's gone off now, like as in, it was brilliant this year earlier, but it's gone to nothing now. As you can see, there's only a little bit of a flower left. But it's fabulous. The only thing is it gets really big. Again, competition is a big thing here for light and for all kinds of things. Phormiums, or New Zealand flax, had 4 of these. I just got rid of 2 of them this year because they were taking up too much space. They really were, and they were right at the front there. I don't think Carl was sorry to see them go, but like I just know they just get way too big. Granny got me that Japanese bottle brush, or Australian bottle brush, it should say. It's not flowering at the moment, but when it does, lovely red kind of fluffy flowers in it all the way up along. It's flowered earlier, and they're the seeds. That's part of the kind of clump I divided. It seems to be doing okay there. If we can just get above a lot of this stuff, you'll get a lot of sunlight. That's a magnolia tree, Magnolia grandiflora, and Carl bought me that for my 50th birthday. So it's there 3 years now. It's just really starting to get going. Next year it'll get a bit of height and it'll get more light, and it really take off then, I'd say. Carl actually also bought this canna, which I split, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know, Durban I think it's called. Lovely flowers on it. And lovely, I mean the leaf pattern alone, you'd grow it for that, wouldn't you? It's gorgeous. More Persicaria coming up there. I bought this on eBay from England. It came in, it's Euphorbia mellifera, I think it is. It's honey euphorbia, and it looks a real tropical look to it. Again, That's the dahlia I grew from seed. That's one I got from Farmer Grace. He needs a bit more light. Shouldn't really be there. I'll take off that. Deadhead. It's amazing actually. The if I find one here now, I'll show you how to deadhead. A lot of the time, people aren't sure. There is the Persicaria. Obviously, it's beautiful. There is another dahlia, and you see that round head. It's the round head really. That's when you know it's about to flower. So it's kind of flat at the bottom and it's round. And you'll see, I'll show you now one that's actually flowered and gone off, and it can be hard to tell the difference sometimes unless you really know what to look out for. That's part of that canna I split as well. It's gorgeous. I love it. I hope it really comes on next year. But again, light is kind of the problem here. Few sunflowers I grew from somebody actually gave them, Carl, so I just put them down there. I didn't really expect them to come on. They haven't got any feed nor water, but it was fairly wet in July, so they seem to have come on all right, but you can tell they're a bit puny looking. They haven't been fed. They like to be fed. This again is more Stipa gigantica with oatgrass, which is lovely, gigantea, and there's a canna I grew from seed there. Again, light. There's more dahlias. I think they're gorgeous. And golden bamboo. Carl got me this one as well, actually. I've split it a number of times and it's really, really good. I'm afraid about all these bamboos running away. Oh yeah, that one's about to open as well. Do we have any that are gone off or gone over there? No, I think I've done a good job deadheading them all. But I'll find one for you, I'm sure. There's always one. I had lilies here. This is the Persicaria again. Dragons. And that's some of that golden bamboo. PJ gave me that actually. The same guy that gave me the bamboo over there. It's getting healthy looking there now. It's yeah, it's lovely. Blows in the wind and that. Actually, a good thing to do is break off some of the stems off the columns. They're called columns. And then you get this bare bamboo going up and it looks really good, you know. But I tried that with one and I actually killed it off. So I don't know, is it really a good thing to do? Maybe I was a bit enthusiastic with it. There wasn't enough leaves left on it. I don't know. So that's more dahlia there. And yeah, that's about to bloom. Again, these guys could do with feeding and all that. Oh yeah, go down along here. Martin and Dorian gave me that. It's kind of a lily. That's a different Persicaria there, but again easy to propagate. And there's a nettle, but you've seen that one before. I planted nasturtiums along here a couple of years ago. They didn't really get the light this year, so they didn't really come on, but look at, they're there anyway. That's some kind of a lily thing as well. Another Trachycarpus taken over and blocking out the light. I don't know, I'll have to get rid of a few of them. That is, what's it called? Oh God, I'm having a moment. Gunnera, Manicata, I think it is. I had to cut back a lot of leaves off that this year. When you look at that bit, it looks almost triffid like, you know, some monster's going to emerge there. Coral pink kind of a colour. Noel said it looked amazing, like, and he's right, and I was kind of blind to that. But anyway, this thing normally covers